messiahs. All right. I know I'm checking in early. For the most part. For the most part, I'm checking in early with y'all. I'm proud of a couple people, man, that are actually learning. What's up? You in here, state your name. Put it in the comments section. What's up? I'm up early. You already know I'm up early every day. Going to work. But I decided to check in with y'all before I came in. What's up, Frank? Peace. What's up? You already know, man. I just want to say what's up to y'all. I want to break something down real quick too. You know I gotta break something down. I gotta break something down real quick. Let me put something in the comment section. Shout out to Sister Gwendolyn. What's up? Y'all up early. Thank you. So for everybody that's coming to the pilgrimage vacation, we actually have 3 convoys. 3 convoys. We have a convoy in Baltimore, we have a convoy in Atlanta, and we have a convoy in Portland. Okay, so if you are interested, shout out to Sister Shirley. What's up? If you are interested in coming to the pilgrimage vacation, we have a convoy in those 3 places. Now, if you are interested in raising money for people that are wanting to go to the pilgrimage vacation, let me know, because you can be a host for a convoy. Okay? Peace to the family, 747, 24/7, 361 degrees. Peace to the family. Shout out to my 1221s. I love you. You love me. Me is we. We're going to do some readings on here. We're going to do some readings. Shout out to everybody that want to do some readings. Pick a number between 1 and 31. Pick a number between 1 and 31. Alright, we will talk about that. What is God? What is God? What is God? Oh my. What is God? Alright, pick a number between 1 and 31. Hold it for a second. Let me talk about some stuff. And I will get down to the business. I love y'all. Peace to everybody that's growing their own food. You should be growing your own food. Wherever you at, you should be growing your own food by any means necessary. Alright, let me set this up and I'll be right with y'all. Alright, what's up? Shout out to Mark 26. You got opportunity coming. Shout out to Sister Samantha. Your lowest point is always your highest point. Take that in consideration. Shout out to Sister Shah. Peace to Sister Jamila. Shout out to Brother James Duffy. He's always in the building, Brother James Duffy. Shout out to Akshita Vita, the General. Shout out to Sister Gloria Wilson. Alright, let's build on a little bit of the science. As you know, I'm up here with my garden. I just been getting my hands dirty a little bit with my garden, having fun, planting some stuff. I got a lot of good stuff going on, so it's a blessing. It's a blessing to link with y'all. Okay, I will sit down a little bit. Sit down, and then I'm gonna build on the science. But yeah, you should be growing food. Everybody should be growing their own food. You should be growing your food, man. If anything that you learned from the situation that's going on right now with this coronavirus situation, you should be growing your own food. All right? You should be growing your own food. You see, all my stuff is in containers. All my stuff is in containers. As I told y'all, we're growing food. Everybody that's connected with our community, we're growing food in containers. We're putting this together. All right? If your plants are staggering, show them some love and make it happen. If your plants are staggering, just show your plants a little bit of love, a little bit of tender care, like you show anything else tender care. I'm dead serious. Niggas think you can just throw some shit out here and just like not care about it. Like, come on, man. You gotta care about your plants. Thank you, Sister Samantha, for the share. Anybody else want to share the video? Yo, look, listen. You gotta take care of your plants. Look what I did to one of my plants. I patched him up. This dude, man, look at him. My man, I had to patch him up a little bit. You gotta take care of your plants. You gotta care. I patched him up. For real. His little arm was going crazy out here. I said, I'll be damned if I give up on your arm. Look. Hey, what's up, Sister Angela Rich? Always sharing the video, thank you. I told him I'm not going to give up on you. You got to treat your plants like that, yo. You got to treat your plants like that. You got to treat your... People think you can just throw your stuff out here. No. You got to treat your plants like you really care about them, man. You really got to treat them like you care about them in some sort of way. For real. And it will all work out. It will truly all work out. Shout out to Sister Keisha. Shout out to everybody growing food. Everybody that's growing food. You know what I mean? And then look at this dude. He's coming out of a tire. He's coming out of a tire. Out of retirement. This dude coming out of retirement. Look at him. Hotep, Sister Reed Lotus. Reed Lotus, man. That's my peoples. We gotta get it in. I know y'all serious about these lessons. Y'all serious about learning. Y'all, hopefully y'all serious about growing food. Y'all should be growing food right now. Everybody should be growing food. Like I said, all of my stuff is in containers, so it ain't no excuse if you don't have no land. If you don't have the weather, then you're gonna have to make you an ice box, honey. A warm box. Yo, listen, you got to make you a warm box. You look, you signed up for whatever weather you at, you signed up for it. So you're a product of your environment. Are you a survivor? You're a punk? Or what? So you should be growing food. Everybody should be growing food. I don't care who or where you at. If you grown, you grown. If you're not growing, then you still a child. If you're not grown, you still an adolescent. You're not grown. Now just try to grow something. I'm not saying you perfect. You gotta learn this shit. We all gotta learn this stuff. It's not like, we all perfect. We not perfect. We striving for perfection. But you gotta take an initial step to act like you wanna do it. Act like you wanna do for self and survive. Act like you wanna do for self and survive, yo. All right, so I think that's the first thing I'm gonna start off with. Besides loving God with all your heart and then loving your neighbors as yourself. All right, we're gonna start off with those prerequisites with our movement. That's what we roll with. Now that's a universal code. That's a universal maxim of law. It doesn't matter. You can make it religious if you want. But I said love that universal force or that creator that you connected with all your spirit. But love those that are connected with you in this movement like yourself, man. Love love each other like yourself. Now everybody should be growing food. Let's move forward. All right. So no, this juice is done. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's dirt in it. You don't want it. Now I'm gonna share with y'all some information, some lessons, and we gotta get it in. If y'all really want to survive, this is about your survival. I know y'all can go like it on Facebook. Go ahead and like it, man. Go ahead and like it. You might not like me. It's cool. Go ahead and like it on Facebook. Go ahead and scroll past Lamel. Go and scroll past me. This is only for real people. Like all the real people in here. Like everybody else, go like it on Facebook. Yeah, go ahead. Let the numbers drop. Let the numbers drop. I'm cool. Let the numbers drop. I'm only want real people to check in here. Let the numbers drop. Because I want all the other weird people to dislike it on Facebook. Yo, can you go give me my selfie stick, please? Go ahead. Before I start. Because I only want serious people in here. You'll find it. It's in there somewhere. I only want real people here for this lesson. I only want real people here for this lesson. Everybody else, go ahead. Just go ahead. I just want to get... Hopefully y'all done checked out. Y'all done checked out and we can get rolling. Y'all done checked out and we can get rolling. Alright. So now, everybody should be having a journal. Y'all know y'all should have a journal too, right? Everybody in here. What do we do when they tell us that we have to... Hold up. What they do when they tell us when we have to get the vaccine? That is your Sula, good question. I got you. I'm a pin her comment. You know, that is a good question. You get warm up for this conversation. You warmed up this conversation, Queen. Thank you. You warmed up this conversation, Queen. I'm ready to get it in. I'm ready to get it in. Let's go. Let's get it in. All right. Peace. La Carlos, I see you in here. Peace. Cool. All right. So we're going to do it like this. All right. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for the build? Let me put this in here. I'm putting something. I'm loading up the comment section. And when I load up the comment section, it's gonna get crazy. After y'all see what I load the comment section up with. Yo, it was like, yo, it's gonna go wild in here. It's getting ready to go wild. And the crowd gonna go wild after I put hold up, I'm typing something. Let me just type what I'm typing in the comment section. And the crowd gonna go wow. Oh my God. And the crowd gonna go wow. Yo, look at this. Hold up, I'm almost done, y'all. Just give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, 2 seconds. I'm almost done. Yep, I'm almost done. Dang, here it is. Boom. All right. Dang. Okay. One more. Dang. Look, it's gay drop. My fault, y'all. Just give me 2 seconds. I'm putting it in the comment section. Okay. Now, I put this in the comment section. I don't know how it's going to look, but it's going to look like this. Pal. Look what I put in the comment section. I'll pin it. Look what I put in the comment section. Hold up. Let me yeah, look what I put in the comment section. Let's do some math on this. Let's have fun. Y'all ready? Y'all ready to get it in? Thank you for the share, Jermaine. Y'all ready to get it in? Are y'all ready to get it in? Read what's in the comment section. Read what's in the comment section. Read what's in the comment section. Let's have fun. Y'all ready? Y'all ready to get it in? Y'all saw what I put in the comment section, right? What did I put in the comment section, y'all? The word corona has the word what? 6 letters. Y'all ready? Shout out to Sister Lay Maymoon Bay. I finally got her name right. Look what's in the comment section. Y'all ready to get it in? Are y'all ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's get it in. Let's get it in, y'all. So as we see the word corona, the word corona, y'all ready? Let's get it in. Share the video. Shout out to our president, Sister Jasmine Thompson Shamel, she who embodies the spirit of melanin, in the building. Yo, you see the word corona. Let's go. Y'all ready? Let's get it in. Let's do supreme grandmother and grandfather mathematics. Why corona? Why corona? Why coronavirus? I want to know. Why the coronavirus? Because we're gonna hit this up with a 666. The word corona has 6 letters, right? And then if you do all the math of the words of the letters, because what? C is the third. I do this all the time. I showed y'all with the word computer. I did this with the word computer. Did I not? I showed y'all how computer equals 111, and then you times 111 times 6, it equals 666. Or if you times 111 times 7, it equals 777, and so forth. I showed y'all that, right? Let's do the math. Let's do the math. Let's go. So as you see, the word corona has 6 letters in it, right? And then if you do, C is the 3rd letter, O is the 15th letter, R is the 18th letter. O is the 15th letter, N is the 14th letter, A is the 1st letter. You get 66. You get 66. Share the video. Share it. Why the corona, Lamel? It goes deeper than the fact that why the corona is that. It goes deep. Corona is 666. Let's do the math on it. Let's do the math. Let's do the math. Corona is 666. But I got some stuff on here that we really gotta go hard. We gotta go hard. We gotta talk about the mark of the beast. We gotta talk about those written in the name and those that's written in the book of life. But we gotta start right here at Corona. We gotta start at the dome, at the crown. We gotta start at the corona, at the head. We gotta start at the corona, at the head, at the skeleton. We gotta talk on that. We gotta start from the corona of this. All right. So corona is 6666, but what's so deep about it is coronavirus is really, it's just, oh man, it's really COVID. You see that? It's COVID-19, right? COVID-19. Where they get COVID-19 from? Duh, because it's look, listen, it's COV, cove, plus, look. You might cover, it might cove for cover, but it's ID. Cove, ID, cove, my fault, cove, ID, and then it's 19, which is AI, artificial intelligence. 19 equals AI, which is artificial. AI is artificial intelligence. AI. That's what COVID is. Thank you for the share. All right, let me bust this down. I think I can unpin that corona thing. I think y'all got that. All right, my fault. Listen, COVID, look, let's go. COVID ID, Cove ID, Cove ID AI, artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence. Now, the artificial intelligence, you know, I bust this down. The artificial intelligence literally gained a body in the year 1989. It gained a body in the year 1989. All right. But literally, this right here is the implementation of something totally different. See, the COVID-19 is a plan to literally insert people with a biochip. That's really the plan. All right. To insert people with a biochip. All right. Now, why is that? Because you would say you don't know when somebody got the virus today or they don't got it tomorrow. So they're going to need some form of technology or some sort of vaccine that can keep up with it. All right. Now, literally, it's co-vaccine. It's co-vaccine. It's basically co-vaccination ID. That's what it is. Co-vaccination ID. That's what it is. It's co-vaccination ID. That's what all right, literally. So if you think about it, that's what's getting ready to happen to people. That's what they're trying to put in place, where they can have an artificial intelligence literally monitor you, but it's a vaccine, but it monitors you just in case you get the virus again. But at the same time, it keeps up to where your whereabouts are and what's going on with your health, who you've been in contact with, what you've been doing, how much money you've been spending, and what's in your bank account. And that's what's really going to happen, or that is what's happening right now. That is what's happening. Now, I broke this down. From the start of the 666. When I talk about IBM, which is HAL, which is Space Odyssey 2000, when HAL took over the damn ship. HAL took over the ship, literally. HAL took over the ship. You're like, really? Yeah. He literally took over the ship. But HAL was literally IBM, because if you think about HAL, you would think about H, I, and then you'd be A, B, and then you like M, L, L, M, HAL. So literally in Space Odyssey, in the movie Space Odyssey, HAL was really IBM. It was a cover up for IBM, of what truly IBM was going to be. All right. So now moving forward, you say, for real, damn, Mr. Anderson. Oh yeah, Mr. Anderson. Yeah. Real talk. But now moving forward to, in this day and time, to what we in, you got the which is the co-vaccination ID, the co-vaccination, the company vaccination ID, because co deals with the company. All right, company, and then you the vaccination, because people are being possessed by companies. People are literally shadow brand by companies. All right, and that's what's happening. So the vaccination is going to be an ID that is a form of an artificial intelligence that can keep up with you. That's what COVID ID and the plan is. That's what the whole approach and that's what the whole plan is. All right. You said 5G has face recognition. That's why they want us to use 5G. It goes deeper than 5G, and I explained some things about this. They've been have 5G. They've been experimenting with 5G for a long time. Look at the helicopters monitoring while I'm talking about this stuff. Listen, they've been have 5G out for a very long time. What you don't understand, and I want all of y'all to get this. Anything that is out in the public, the government has been, the military has been, it has been demilitarized, demilitarized, or you know what I'm saying. Listen, the military had it for 20 years, at least. Anything that the public has, including 5G, the military had it for over 20 years. That's before they'll release it to the public. All right, shout out to everybody. I love you. But yeah, that's before they'll release it to the public. All right. So now I brought y'all all to something, man. Yeah, you see that COVID is company vaccination ID AI, artificial intelligence. The first letter of the alphabet is A, and then the ninth letter of the alphabet is I. So it's AI. It's COVID-19 AI. All right. So we have it in the year 2020 as we speak, and we're living history. We are living history right now of what's going on. And also the word corona, I put that in the comment section for all of y'all too. And I made that the word corona adds up to 666. Y'all know that. So now, let me pin that comment again for y'all that didn't see it. All right, the word corona adds up. Did you see it? Look at that. Look in there. Look, the word corona adds up to 666. All right, the word corona, you see the words, and then it has 6 letters. The word corona has 6 letters, and then you think about all the letters, they add up to 66, so that's 666. All right, so go back to Revelations chapter 18. Let me look this up for y'all. I'm gonna look up Revelations chapter 18, 13, 18. No, start from Revelations chapter 13. Let me see. I'm gonna look this up. Rev 13. I'm gonna look up Revelation chapter 13. See if I can look this up for y'all. And I'm gonna read. Look, I'm gonna read. It says, and I stood up. It says, look at this. And this is going to be so deep. And I want y'all to listen to this. For all y'all that's really about this work, listen. It says, and I stood up in the sand of the sea, and I saw a beast rise up out of the sea. Now you know what the beast is. The beast is the word hasub, because the word hasub is the ancient word for computer. It's another word for beast, but they translate that word now as hasub. Let me take this off. No, I can put it on there. They translate the word hasub to mean beast. Hasub. You can go check me out, and you'll see that the Arabic word, and this is in Ashuric Syriac Arabic, the book of Revelations, the Injil, the Najala. All right, literally. Dang, man, when it gets hot, it gets hot. It says this. I'm gonna plug up my phone. I'm definitely gotta plug up my phone on this one. Yo, my son. Yo, Mike. Give me my charger for my phone, please. It's downstairs in my room. Yo, look, listen, yo, it's about to get deep, because he said, I stood up and I stood up right upon the sand of the sea, and I saw a beast rise up out of the sea, having the 7 heads and the 10 horns upon, and upon his horns were 10 crowns, and upon his heads were the names of blasphemy. Man, this is Gary go deep. It's Gary goes so deep. Because, like I told you, yeah, that's it. Can you plug it up? It's Gary goes so deep. When I say it's Gary real deep, I want y'all to listen. All right, I want y'all to listen to this, because it's definitely Gary go in. Shout out to everybody growing food. You know you should be growing food. You know how it is. I love y'all. For your survival, you should be growing food. Alright? So you might ask, why did I bring up the book of Revelations out of everything and talk about this? Because literally when people talk about 666, they talk about the book of Revelations. But I'm bringing you up to Corona and where this is all Gary start from. All right? So anytime you think about somebody having horns, that means they got strength. All right? Thank you for the share. Sister Lakeisha. Look, anytime you think about horns, you think about somebody having great strength. They having some form of great strength if they have horns. All right. Okay. Oh, I can charge up. Yeah, I can charge up my phone while I'm doing this. And have fun. And have fun with y'all. So, the seven heads, you know. Peace to the family, 747, 24/7, 361 degrees. Peace to the family. Shout out to my 1221s. I love you, you love me, me is we. We're going to do some readings on here. We're going to do some readings. Shout out to everybody that want to do some readings. Pick a number between 1 and 31. Pick a number between 1 and 31. Alright, we will talk about that. What is God? What is God? What is God? Oh my. What is God? Alright, pick a number between 1 and 31. Hold it for a second. Let me talk about some stuff. And I will get down to the business. I love y'all. Peace to everybody that's growing their own food. You should be growing your own food. Wherever you at, you should be growing your own food by any means necessary. All right. Let me set this up, and I'll be right with y'all. All right. What's up? Shout out to Mark 26. You got opportunity coming. Shout out to Sister Samantha. Your lowest point is always your highest point.
Ucha, salutations.
Cool, salutations to the family.
Peace to everybody coming in. Hopefully y'all walking by now. Hopefully y'all walking. Just give me a couple seconds to prepare the video, to do some shares, and connect up with some good people. Peace to everybody coming in. Put up some me-wees. Put up the purple hearts. Put up the me-wees and purple hearts. We in here, we walking. Peace to everybody trying to get right. What's up, Cure? Peace. We got Africa in the building as always. I did my walk earlier. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go.
Hopefully everybody's feeling pretty decent. Give me about 1 minute to set up the invites. Get yourself situated, get your cup of tea, get comfortable, relax. You already know sometimes I'm long drawn out. I can't see the screen, but I would like to say, first of all, peace to all the Coom, salutations to the family. Ucha. What's going on with y'all? Let me do some invites. Peace to everybody that's growing food. What's going on, y'all? Salutations, salutations. Ucha. Ucha, Ucha. Salutations to the family. Shout out. If you in here, state your name, put it in the comment section. I can't see the screen right now. I'm doing the invites. Pretty much. Just give me like a couple seconds and we'll begin the discussion. Peace to all the messiahs. So the topic of this discussion is going to be called, Are We Living in a Simulation? Alright, it's going to be called, Are We Living in a Simulation? Hopefully everybody's feeling pretty decent. Give me about 1 minute to set up the invites. Get yourself situated, get your cup of tea, get comfortable, relax. You already know sometimes I'm long drawn out. I can't see the screen, but I would like to say, first of all, peace to all the messiahs, all the primes, everyone that supports this movement, that makes it worth something. I love y'all. I love y'all. Give me about a little bit more time and I got y'all. We'll begin the discussion. Are we living in a simulation? Share the video, share the video. Share the video. Shout out to Sister Angela. Shout out to Sister Jem. Peace to Sister Jamila. Shout out to my brother Neutral Prime Supreme. Meta World Peace. Shout out to the Angel Michael coming in. See you, I see you, my brother. I see you. So I'm almost done setting this thing up. I'm gonna set up a watch party. Real quick. And then after that, I'll be ready. All right. You already know I'm on the rooftop. Y'all know I'm on the rooftop. I'm on the roof. I got a little garden up here on the roof. Shout out to Sister Sarah Duke. There go my brother Theo Barber. He's back in the building. Thank you. Hopefully you growing food. If you ain't growing food, we got a problem. All right. Literally, we started a revolution. A revolution. You said we are definitely in the matrix. All right. I got you. This is going to be an interesting discussion. I'm almost done setting up the watch party. I got you. Theo Barber, he's back in the building. My fault. Boom. Yeah, I'm almost done. I'm setting up the watch party and then I'll be ready. I'm on the computer setting it up. Share the video network. Shout out to our president, Jasmine Thompson. Shamel, she who embodies the spirit of melanin. She is in the building. The queen is in the house. What's up, our president? Thank you for holding down the movement for the last 2 years as the president. I appreciate your work. Doing your best to keep the family together. Shout out to Sister Jody. I see you. All right, so I guess I'm done. I guess I'm done the invites. People come in and out. It's cool. Let's link up. All right. So the first thing I did when I started off to explain that we was in a simulation by giving you numbers, I said, man, that 1 has 1 point, and I also said that 2 has 2 points, right? And I broke down all the numbers like 2, and then I broke down numbers like 3. And I showed you how they had various different points of intersection. And that was important also. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was important part of the first thing when I was talking about that we are in literally a simulation. All right. My fault. So I was showing you all the points and the numbers, how they are equivalent to the actual number. How the numbers are equivalent, the points in the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are actually equivalent to the numbers. All right, that was the first thing I introduced y'all to when I was talking about are we in a simulation. That's the number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That was the first thing I showed y'all, like in reference to the simulation part. 1, 2. I'm gonna show y'all 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's the number 8. Alright, so y'all learning. Number 9. Alright, and then we learned at the number 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We learned at the number 9 something happened. This is what happened at the number 9. Boom. It was like the Wi-Fi. It was like a network. It was like a network. Everything else was a subnet mask within the network. But that was essentially the network. I called this the Puff Puff Pass, literally. You say, well, why you called this the Puff Puff Pass, Lamel? Because essentially, this image was like this at first when I gave it to y'all. It was like that when I first gave it to y'all. Because I always put the dots to represent networks. To represent a casted network when a network is open. So, listen, are we in a simulation? I showed you the numbers from 1 through 9. Now we got to the 10. We know something happened at the number 10. That was, literally, and I'm going to tell you why I called it the Puff Puff Pass. It was because literally when, that force, which you call the supreme being, breathed into man the breath of life and he became a living soul. All right. So it became that at the number 10, which became a power symbol. Literally 1 and 10. But 1 and 10, 1 and 0 is deeper than that in reference to the binary code 1 and 0. Because essentially when you think of 1 and 0, you think about the male, the female, and the male. And it is not, you think about the female and the male coming together. Bit out. All right. I don't know if you can think about it like that. Or you can think about a tree. Because the 1 and the 0 actually equals a tree. Also, are we in a simulation? I just want to know, are we in a simulation? Because the 1 and the 0 actually looks like a tree. So I got y'all. Not only that does it look like the male and the female sexual organs in completion, but it actually looks like the family tree. So hopefully y'all get this part. Let me take some comments. Anybody got any comments before I proceed? Let me get a shout out. Shout out to Wallace, Brother Wallace. Shout out to Sister Tequila. I see you in here, Queen. Shout out Sister Diane. Shout out to Jody, of course. Shout out to my brothers Neutral Prime Supreme. Always holding it down. Nefiru, Rael. What's Theo Barber? I don't know if you checked in, checked out, but it's all good. Still love you, bro. Sarah Duke, love you. Sister Jamila. Marcel. Everybody came in and out. Sister Precious Diamante. My brother Michael the Angel. Jabrilla, Lindell, Malcolm, what's up? Peace. I'm giving all y'all shout outs today. Are we living in a simulation? So now, Sister Jem, I love you too. I ain't forget you. So now the question is, are we truly living in some form of simulation? Now imagine this. I want y'all to think about it like this, right? Imagine a video game. Imagine a video game. Alright? Imagine a video game. Or something, right? And y'all all play video games before some sort of situation. Y'all played a video game. Alright? So in that video game, you had many men sometimes in that video game, right? But in this video game of life, you only got one man. You only got one man in this video game. I'm gonna keep it real, y'all. You only got one man. You got one woman in this video game. So don't think you could just go whatever and it's going to be like that. No, you only got one man, one woman in this video game. All right, so I'll bring this to say, it says this in the book of Revelations. A lot of times people talk about reincarnation and stuff like that, and I'm gonna tell you some real talk. Take off your gloves. You right. Take off the gloves. Get my hands dirty. She right. Look at the general. She said, take off my gloves. Get my hands dirty. All right. I got my hands. I'm getting my hands dirty. It ain't no sweat to me, honey. It ain't no sweat to me. What you talking about? I get my hands dirty all the time. We're going to do this for real. 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 So let me bring y'all up then. Let me bring y'all up. So now I took y'all to the planet Mars. We got to go back to the planet Mars. If we're going to talk about are we in a simulation, I got to take y'all back to the planet Mars, and I got to talk about something special. So we all can tap into it. So now remember, we're going to go back. We're going to go way back, right? I was talking about the planet Mars, how it was literally destroyed. And you saw how I gave you some reference numbers, 1 to 10. And when you went to the number 10, it literally equaled the family tree. Okay, essentially that's the binary code. That's the binary code. Now, when I say binary code, if you notice, it starts off with the letter B. Binary code. B. Binary code. Like B. Like to be. To exist. But it's deeper than that. Because, take notes on this. Every holy scripture starts with the letter B. Like, for real. Like, if you read the Torah, it's like, Barashif Bara. And that means during the Reconstruction period. But if you go in the Quran, they'd be like Bismillah. And then you go into the New Testament, they talk about in the beginning was the word. In the beginning was the word. So this is kind of really relevant to the fact that we living in a simulation, and me bringing this back to the planet Mars. All right. Mars is about to line up with Jupiter and Pluto. Wow, that's the throne. You know, the throne. Pluto represents Pisces. Pisces is the house that we actually just came out of. We just came out of Pisces, the 12th grade, lining up with Jupiter. Jupiter is the center of our solar system, which is actually our sin or our center, our sun. And Mars is our home planet. Male is our home planet. Alright, so that's cool. I'm cool with all of that. Brother Mike, that's what's up. The Angel Michael on it. Shout out. So, anyhow, I brought y'all to the family tree, right? Just bringing it back, right? We all got jobs to do, man. That's why I said this is real. Look, bringing it back, when I brought y'all back to the family tree, I said it is a 1 and then a 0. Real simple. The family tree is a 1 and a 0. I don't know if you ever looked at it like that. Said, man, that's the man and a woman together making a family tree. That's the man and the woman. And then I told people, I said, look up the meaning of codex. Look up the meaning of codex. And you'll see that the word codex means the trunk of the tree. So still waters really lie deep with this one, but it's the trunk of the tree. That's what the codex means. So when I tell y'all that on the planet Mars, they went into the codex, I want y'all to understand that everybody essentially has a family tree. Everybody has a family tree. The people of the planet Mars, they went in a simulation. Look, this is how I can explain their simulation, and I want you to understand it. All right? So, if you look at, you got two networks. I explained this one time before when I was talking about this, the letter K. When God set up this, the network, because y'all went from the number 10, right? Watch this. Just pay attention, please. Pay attention. I said when y'all went from the number 10, right? That's when it was cut off. That's it. That's it. It's only 10 command keys. That's it. But it's a subnet mask. It's a subnet mask that comes after 10, which is 11. That's the subnet mask. You understand that? So now, number 11 is this. That's when the network opened. Y'all ain't looking at number 11. What is the 11th chapter of the Bible? Somebody go look it up. Put it in the comment section. Just test me out. What is the 11th chapter of the Bible? And I'm going to give y'all something really relevant with where I'm going with this. Somebody put it in the comment section. Somebody got it? I give y'all 10 seconds. What is the 11th chapter of the Bible? 1, 2, 3. I give you 11 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Boom. All right, the 11th chapter of the Bible so happens to be Kings. Kings. Like the keys or the king. Because the king or the K, which is the vitamin K, the number 19 on the periodical table, deals with this. Because I said something happened on the 11th day. I taught y'all about the 9, from the 1 through the 9, but something happened at the 10, but something also happened on the 11th day, and I'm gonna share it with y'all. See, on the 11th day, God opened up something. God realized something. It was something that happened with Cain and Abel, with this story of Cain and Abel, which is actually symbolic of many things. All right, but in essence, God didn't want, or the universal force didn't want brother to fight brother. Didn't want sister to fight sister, or sister to kill sister. So the universal force designed something at the letter 11. At the 1 and the 1. The universe designed something. A way for these two individuals to actually joust and not kill each other at the number 11. And that's why if you go into the 11th chapter of the Bible, you got Kings and Second Kings. Kings and Second King. Because really, it's really one book. It's not Kings is the 12th chapter. No, it's really one book. So you got Kings and Second Kings, because these are the two kings squaring off. But God put something in the middle of the king, or in the middle to open it up, so brother wouldn't, or sister wouldn't fight, because it's just it's queen with a K too. All right, so the universe opened up something so we can joust against each other in a simulation where we won't kill each other. And this became something like this, like a chessboard. Because I took y'all to the third, because 33, all three are 1. 23, 32, and 33. They're all 3 and 1. All right. So that's all symbolic of something. How literally life, past, present, and future, man, woman, and child, moved throughout the mainframe. So it's something else that I brought y'all to, which was the height of the object. The reality that we living in is 16. 16 is a 16-bit system. Understand that. It's a 16-bit system. So that was essentially what brought you to Jupiter, because Jupiter took you out of 15. 15 represented Saturn. And if you look in the codex, what does that look like? Saturn. That's the number 15 designation in the codex, called the necklace, or El Mukwa, which is actually connected with Saturn, which looks like Saturn. All right, Saturn, Lord of the Rings, Lord of the Moons. You had to get out of the moon cycle. Now we're in the sun cycle, which is Jupiter. And whether you not know it or not, Jupiter is actually a square. It's a square. If you don't believe me, man, I want you to deal with your mind. Even Tyson Gracie, whatever, Tyson, what is his name? Gracie, something like that. I forget his name. His name something DeGrasse Tyson. Yo, astrophysicist. He even talks about, literally, and other people talking about, if an object is spinning so much. This was the argument about people talking about the earth is flat. The earth is not fucking flat. Reason, I'm gonna put this to your judgment too, to show you that the world is not flat. Look, anytime the moon has an eclipse, you never see a fucking line, a straight line going across the moon. You see a disc, you see something in a disc type of object. It looks like a crescent. It doesn't look like a straight line. Now, if the moon is going around the earth, right? And when the moon hits the earth at a certain point, because the earth is casting a shadow, that's when you have a moon eclipse, right? If the earth is casting a shadow, if the earth is flat, when it's like this, when the moon is catching it, it would look like a straight line across the moon. It never looks like a straight line across the moon, is it not? Does it ever look like, a question, this, you messing with my intelligence now. Does it ever look like this across the moon when the earth casts a shadow? Does it ever look like this? No. Because if the earth was flat, when the moon is going around the planet, it would actually catch the planet like this sometime or another. Am I right or wrong? So the planet wouldn't look like this, like whatever, spherical. It would look like this. It's never ever seen a damn eclipse look like that. This is like real smart stuff, man. You just think about it. If you just think about it like that, this is like smart stuff, man. You're like, I'm not stupid, man. You're just trying to insult my intelligence. You really just trying to insult my intelligence. Like, it's the world is flat. No, you live in a 2D dimension. That's why your world is flat. All right? Now, 3D is lit. God, look, let me tell you something. All of y'all in the 3D dimension, I'm going to bring y'all up to the 32. Since y'all been on the 31 a long time, I'm going to bring y'all up to the 32 and give y'all God's seal on your head. And give y'all God's seal right now. Here we go. Revelations chapter 7. Look. So you live in the 3D dimension. How do you know that? The 3D dimension, whatever. You know what I mean? But it's 4 dimensions when you talk about time. All right? But I'm moving y'all up past that. All right, and 5 dimensions when you talk about various other realms, as far as colors that people have to literally can't even imagine. All right, because I will tell you, think of a color you never seen before, and describe it, and you can't. So now you got 3 dimensions that you living in. There it is, right there. It's on your hand. Put your hand out. Put your hand out. There go your 3 dimensions, right there. Put your hand out. There go your 3 dimensions. This way, that way, towards this, and up and down. There you go. You got your 3 dimensions. It's right on your hand. So, this moving forward, just understanding that when you put the dimensions together, you can see clearly. You can see clearly when you put the dimensions together. You understand that? You see totally clearly. You put the dimensions together. Man, woman, and child. Person, places, and things. Past, present, and future. Alright? So, yeah. Are we living in a simulation? Now, if you look at all computers, right? All computers deal with binary code. Was y'all here for the other day when I did the build? I said, what does the number computer equal? What is the numeric value of computer? Do y'all not know? The numeric value of computer is actually, my fault. The numeric value of a computer is actually 111. You say, for real, Lamel? Well, do the math. C is the third letter of the alphabet, right? Hold up. C is the third letter of the alphabet. O is the 15th letter of the alphabet. M is the 13th letter of the alphabet, of course. P is the 16th letter of the alphabet. Alright, U is the 21st letter of the alphabet. T is the 20th letter of the alphabet. And E is the 5th letter of the alphabet. And then you got R, which so happens to be the 18th letter of the alphabet. And all that equals 111 together. All of that equals 111. So you might ask, well, what does that have to do with anything? That's all 3 in 1. All 3 ones are 1. That's another 131. Now do your homework. What is 111 in the binary code? 111 is 7 in binary code. So you do the math. 111 is 7 in binary code. It's solved. We are living in some form of simulation, yo. To keep it real, pain is real. I know pain is real, but death ain't. Death isn't real. We are living in some form of simulation. Yo, let me take y'all back to Mars. Let me take y'all back to Mars on here, yo. Listen to me on this. So when they went into the Matrix, when they went into the simulation or to the Matrix, it wasn't what you thought it was. It was something like, put it this way. You see how I showed you that the 1 and the 0 equals a binary code with it equals a tree. All right, let me explain this. All right, now La, going back, La, hopefully y'all follow this story. Y'all know where I'm at with the planet Mars. Y'all know the story, and I'm gonna bring you back. All right, La was the hope of the planet. All right, it was predicted that La would actually save the planet and bring the people from the dead, because it was predicted that the planet will be destroyed long before the planet was destroyed. Everything that happened with Mal happened for a reason, to come full-fledged back even to the time that we living in. Some of the words that we speak today are actually the words that they spoke on the planet Mars or the planet Mal. That's why I'm telling you, something else is happening. It's not just like people think English comes from freaking England or whatever like that. No, all languages are essentially one language, but they come from a mother language, all right, which is emotion, which is how you feel about things. But I'm gonna tell you this: some words or how they express themselves still remain the same. All right. So moving back to the planet Mal, look, it was predicted that La would actually save the planet, but they had to go in some form of simulation, more or less like the codex I told y'all. So the codex is the trunk of a tree. It's a tree that literally lives forever and ever. It lives in forever and ever. Look, they found out that literally, we're all part of plant life. We all have some way that we're connected to plant life. But it's a certain type of plant life that cannot die. That cannot die at all. It's a certain type of plant life that just cannot die. Do you understand that? You can literally blow it up. You can put weed whacker on it. You can put all this type of weed stuff on it. And that plant is still found us a way to keep on growing. You can chop off its arm, it still finds a way to keep on growing. It's something crazy with this plant. They found out a plant that was like that, and they literally attached their consciousness to a plant like that. That's the only way I can explain it, because I'm not privy to that information. I'm not privy to know how to create certain simulators, but I'm coming to that. I'm moving towards that right now. All right, it's all coming back to who I am and who you are. But essentially, that's what happened on the planet. They attached their consciousness to a tree, and the tree was more or less like the trunk of a tree, and it was considered to be the codex. Now, that word codex, it literally came into this day and time. Wow, it's drizzling. That word codex actually moved to this day and time that we living in, representing the trunk of the tree. Oh wow, it's scary rain. It's scary rain. I feel the rain coming. We ain't gonna do it like that, but I got y'all. I feel the rain coming. Hold up, let me get my stuff. Hey yo, Mikey, come here, Mike. Yo, it's raining out here, yo. Come here, grab this computer, please. Yeah, it's raining, dog. Shout out to everybody. Hold up, I got you. Yeah. Thank you, Neff. Don't drop it. Don't kill yourself neither. Alright, I'm cool with me being out here. I'm gonna take my damn computer in there. Here, pull this cord too. Here. Yeah, take that cord in the house. Thank you. Alright, I guess I'm back. I'm gonna just let the rain fall on me. I don't care. It's feeling good. I know that computer can't take it though. Alright, so look, listen. Let me bust this stuff down. So they went and they took their consciousness into some form of matrix where they can exist. But it was like a sleep. It was more or less like a sleep. Alright? Now, it was ways to tap into this sleep or awaken this sleep. That's when I'm telling y'all that when they put them in the matrix, that's what it was. It was like a form of a sleep. Alright? Now, mind you, you had other beings in this, far as Molech or Mal. You didn't Mal, who actually turned into Molech, but essentially they separated his consciousness from Mo, like more or less like a do-over. But it really wasn't him. It was the greater part of who Mal was. All right, but moving forward, it was predicted that La would actually save the planet in many ways. All right, so and replenish the people and reawaken the people someday. That was actually the prediction. All right, or it was actually prophesied. Okay, so when the planet Male was destroyed, now it was destroyed by a natural disaster, but it wasn't really natural. All right, because more or less it was a cover up for it was literally a cover up for a galactical crime of what we would call planetary genocide. All right, that's when you destroy a whole planet, you abort the whole planet because everybody in the planet is infected, and you don't want them to infect the other solar systems, the other planets, wherever, or whoever's in your immediate company. So that's what happened on the planet Mars, essentially. All right, and it was through telekinesis, through many beings basically utilizing a form of telekinesis to pull this one super asteroid to destroy the planet. But like I said, they went into a form of a codex, which is the trunk of a tree, and it got planted here on this planet. All right, and that tree, it got that tree was spoken of in the book of Genesis. It's really raining now. Look, that tree was spoken of in the book of Genesis. All right, when they said the tree of life, and they talk about the tree of good and evil. All right. So now moving forward, this tree literally got destroyed and it got spread out, but this tree is not destroyed. It's almost spread throughout the planet. All right, listen to me. It's spread throughout the planet. So literally this tree has to be put back together. All right, because literally the fall of man. At the fall of man is when the tree was literally blown up. All right, and when it was blown up, it was separated, like literally separated across the continent and across the world, where we pick up different parts of it in order to put it back together. All right, so listen where I'm coming from on here. So yeah, so moving forward, thank you Sister Bay. So moving forward, I'm telling you, like, so now as we move, y'all understand that we eating baby food right now. You might say, what do you mean we eating baby food, Lamel? A lot of food that we prepare, it only takes about six months for harvest, 3 months for harvest. All right, so that's telling you the intelligence of that plant life. That plant life is not really intelligent at all. It's a baby in this ecology that we living in. So we have to build up a stomach for us to eat things like what's behind me. We have to build up a stomach and build up a recipe, a Martian recipe again. You say, really? What do you mean a Martian recipe? That's the only real way that we'll wake up and people will understand that we will come out of the simulation. Because they gave you food to put you to sleep too. It's not just a doctrine they gave you to put to sleep. They gave you food to put you to sleep too. I want y'all to listen to me on this. So you might wonder, well, what's going on? Well, let me tell you something. This world has been put in the form of a prism or a prison. It has been put in a prison because of the galactical crime of the planet Mars. Now, it is no doubt that people say, and it's a lot of people talking about that we are in some form of simulation. And you might say, why are we in a simulation? Really, because a galactical police in the universe will not destroy a planet, but literally they will preserve a planet in a certain sort of way, but they will imprison it for the galactical crime or the crimes of the people. All right, I want y'all to get that. So we in that form or in that era where the time is up, where our time is up, where they gave us time to do and the time is up. It's time for us to be free. You understand that? Yeah, GMO, all that is food for the simulator. All the GMO food is food for the simulator. All right, real talk. They keep us in a sleep state so we won't understand that we'll be waking up from the matrix. All right, and this goes real deep because like I said, that's baby food. That's baby food. Ask me, what did the Native American or the Aboriginal Tuvalu or any other Indian or whoever, whatever tribe that you come from, even the Scott tribes from in Ireland and all of that, tell me what the fuck did they eat truly? Okay, they ate shit from the land, and it's stuff that we don't eat essentially because we look at it as nasty, but we haven't prepared a dish to for it yet. We haven't prepared a recipe to make it taste good yet. We want to put all the other stuff that they introduced to us, which is baby food, which is a form of baby food. All right, so that's what I wanted to share with y'all today. Now, I'm gonna say it like this: we are meant to evolve. We are truly meant to evolve, but I'm gonna say this: it depends on you. All of us are galactical beings. We are different versions of different other beings that travel throughout the cosmos. All right? We're different beings. That's right. We celestial bark. We that solar bark. Um, but we are related to various different beings that traveled the universe. All right, and they actually preserved themselves here on this planet. But what happened on the planet Mars when they actually did a galactical crime? It actually it put this situation on ice. This whole planet on ice. All right. So it's various different creatures of the universe. They like, man, I want to see my children. I want to see my children. They like that. And they have literally broke in the mainframe in order to speak to people at times. All right. Wow, 777,777,777 sperm cells. All right. They have actually broke the mainframe to actually speak to y'all on many occasions. All right. So that's something I want y'all to peep game on. All right. With the visitation of extraterrestrials and so forth. It's not really a visitation. They really broke in the simulator. All right. It's not really a visitation what you think it is. It's actually them hacking the simulator. All right, so I want you to put that in perspective. Like, yeah, it's them hacking the simulator. So, as they began to hack the simulator, you know, we began to learn certain things to wake us up because they've been wanting to wake us up so we can wake up. Now, let me tell you something. You know what's the problem about this situation is about us being in a galactical or some form of prism. With us being in prison. It's a prism. I call it a prism. I don't call it a prison. It's a prism. You know what the crazy part about us being in a prism? And like I said, our ancestors have been hacking the network. Hacking the network to wake us up. And they have been teaching us things so we can learn certain things about computers in order to hack the network. Some of this stuff is triggering with y'all right now. Now y'all like, oh, okay. So now I'm gonna give you an example when they hacking the network. When y'all ever see reoccurring numbers in your life, you be like, man, why the fuck I just saw that number again? Like, yo, this number just keep on popping up, man. This is like crazy, man. Like, yo, man, why this number keep on popping up? Y'all ever had that happen to y'all? I don't know. It happens to me all the time. Not one time, not two times, but hundreds of times. Where I be like, yo, I be saying, I don't know. Has it ever happened to y'all? Y'all see numbers, reoccurring numbers, you're like, yo, why the hell? I just keep on seeing it. Like, it's blowing my mind. All right? That's the network. They're hacking the network when you see the numbers, and that right there is literally the glitch. When you see that, that is called the glitch. It's the reoccurring numbers that you see. Okay, yep, all right. People, all right. So I got 3 witnesses of this happening to them. So that way, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. You feel me? Because where 2 or more gathered, there would I be, and that's how you actually form contracts through witnesses. So since I'm not the only one that see numbers over and over again that happen in certain sort of times, I'll be like, yo, man, why does it seem like this number following me, man? Like, damn, this number following me, man. It's like, fuck, man, this number following me. It's not like I'm just seeing shit or something just happened. Everything happens like that. And it just be blowing my mind. I be in the right place at the right time. Literally. So, I bring y'all to this. All right? It's a glitch. It's a form of a glitch that's taking place. All right? And the glitch that's taking place is those who we consider to be, close to us. They're trying to connect with us. All right? They're trying to connect with us. And they're hacking the mainframe. Now, the point is, You don't understand the numbers. I got y'all. I got y'all on the way to understand the numbers and the message that they're trying to speak to y'all with. So really, life in the simulation. You can go live your life in the simulation and you're like, oh, okay, cool. But I'm telling y'all, I got a translation of how the code operates with y'all with the codes. That's totally what I share with y'all with the codex. It's literally when you put these things together, you'll see things happen and you'll be like, okay, got it. You know what was so special? You know what's so special that when I gave y'all the body of the Messiah, you know, it stemmed from another body, and I showed y'all that the other day when I showed y'all the body of Yahuwah, the body of Yahuwah the other day. And that was relevant to the situation when I said Yahuwah or Yaheyu, Jehovah. This is actually the body of Jehovah. It actually looks like a body, Jehovah, or Yahuwah. Yahuwah. It actually looks like a body. And I said, man, I know I can't be crazy. I know I can't be crazy that this looks like a body. Spelled Jehovah or Yahuwah. My fault. I said, I know I cannot be crazy. Somebody is insulting my intelligence and saying that this is not some form of a body. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm telling y'all with the soul in the middle, right? With the soul in the middle. I said, man, this is deep when you spell the word Yahuwah or Jehovah. All right, so now I brought y'all forward to the body of the Messiah. All right, the 323 and the 131. The 323 is the upgraded body. That's literally when he upgraded his body and became a light being or a fire being. Now, if you notice, when the beings brought down fire from the sky, it was some form of intelligence. It was some form of technology. All right? And that is actually, dang, that's crazy, bro. That's a good thing. That's Quran chapter 13. Look, listen. Anytime somebody brought fire down, they brought a form of technology. Now, this 323, if you notice, if you said, man, Aries, man, it falls in Aries, but it's on the cusp of a Pisces and Aries, 323. All right, but what's so deep about 323? All right, because it's the past moving towards the future. All right, moving towards the future. Now, the ram doesn't lead with the head. Y'all think the ram is the head. I showed y'all Taurus is the head. Even though Taurus, they would say, essentially Taurus doesn't represent the head in that essence. All right, but I got you. Aries actually represents the belly. All right, now why would you say that, Lamel? Because the Aries is the lead, it's the leader, like the ram. Like how the ram leads with the head, but you thinking of it as that's the head that it's leading. It's not leading with the head. It's actually leading with the belly. You understand? Leading with the belly, because when you stand forward, her belly is in front of everything. That's what leads the situation. That's what leads. It's the belly. All right? So I want y'all to put that in that perspective. Put it in that perspective as literally connecting up. So now you see that the 323, 3 and the 23 connects up with the 131 in the matrix. In the matrix, it connects with the 131. I don't know if you not know, but the 323 3 actually connects up with the let me do this. Actually connects up with the 1 3 1 3 1. That right there is. Before I get off, I'm gonna y'all with that. So it'd be fundamentally speaking, y'all know how to do it. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,